Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Jeff, the HorrorFile666. The video that you're watching right now is going to be a contest response entry to my good friend Justin. Everybody knows Justin as Rhine1988. The video, what he wants everyone to do is, if you do make a video response, pick 5 movies in your collection, basically, you know, in the horror genre or close to it, that are from the 80s, like, you know, between, like, I guess 80 and 89, and you know, just like speak a little bit about them, and it's try to, you know, pick ones that are sort of on the obscure side, or just ones that, you know, people have kind of, you know, looked over, maybe like, 'cause it was so far ago back then, and maybe they seen it and they kind of forgot about them, whatever. But yeah, so I have my 5 here, and yeah, this first one that you're looking at, this has Vanna White in it. It's called Graduation Day. This is the one that came out on Legacy. It's not the Trauma one, which I really do want, but I got this relatively cheap. Yeah, I mean, Vanna White, you probably, you know, laugh hearing about that, but it's a pretty cool movie. It's about, like, students, you know, that are just, you know, going to be graduating, and they're all on a track team, and what ends up happening is, for some reason, the members of the track team, you know, from the graduating class are being killed off one by one, and, you know, they're trying to get down to the bottom of it to see, you know, who did it, kind of thing, and it's pretty good. I guess you could say it's sort of on the lines of, like, a slasher kind of thing, but, I mean, not exactly. It's more like, I don't know, murder mystery or whatever, but, you know what I mean, it's just, it's in that whole type of horror genre from back then. This is from 1981. Next up is David Cronenberg's Videodrome. Amazing movie. I guess, I don't know if you consider this like 100% horror or whatever, but, you know, this has Deborah Harry in it from Blondie and James Woods. To me, that's his finest performance. It says, first it controls your mind, then it destroys your body. It's weird. He's like this seedy, like a television executive, and, you know, he's into, like, really sick stuff, like shockumentaries and things like that, and he wants to, you know, like, broadcast, like, really gritty type of, like, unedited programming on the station that he works for, and, you know, he meets this lady, which is Debbie Harry, and she has connections to a person that was releasing footage on this, like, some kind of a station that they were, you know, pulling off of, like, something like with an antenna or some kind of high-powered machine, and he wants to track down who was behind it, and, you know, I don't want to ruin the whole movie, but it's really amazing. Yeah, so that's Videodrome. And the next one up is a movie called Breeders. This is from MGM DVD. This one was actually put out by another company, and then MGM bought the rights to it and released it. This one's from 1986. It's sort of like, you know, monster slash horror, kind of like almost in the vein of like a sci-fi kind of thing. It's like these beings from another planet, and they want to impregnate women and, you know, like carry on their species like on Earth, and they would be like half human and half monster or alien, whatever you want to say. But yeah, I picked this up for $2 a couple of years ago. I think this was originally on Wizard Video. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when you watch at the beginning said it was, you know, through Wizard. It was released by pretty low budget type of movie, but it was cool. Next one up, this is more of a thriller. It's called Dead Calm. It has Billy Zane, Nicole Kidman, and Sam Neill in it. Initially, when I first saw this movie, I wasn't even sure, you know, that was Nicole Kidman, because I had rented it from a video store and stuff, but I like Billy Zane. You know, he's done some horror stuff. This is more of a thriller, like I said. Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman, they're basically a couple, and, you know, they're out boating, and Billy Zane, he was on this, like, vessel that capsized, and he was the only, you know, survivor from that, and they end up bringing him aboard and stuff, and then it gets crazy. Like, he turns out to be like this sort of like a psychopath, and like he's trying to kill Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman and stuff, and it's like a whole big like triangle thing going on. Yeah, this one has like a rubbed out thing in the barcode, whatever. I got it from a friend of mine. I guess it was from a bargain bin, but you know, the old snapper cases. But yeah, this one is from '88, so still in the '80s. The last one that I picked is The Dead Next Door. Basically a zombie flick, sort of like a rip-off of Dawn of the Dead in some ways, and Night of the Zombies. It kind of like reminds me of those two movies. And yeah, this is from the '80s as well. It's got some really sick gore in there. You can see just one shot on the back. And the main characters in the movie, you know, have names of like other horror directors and things like Raimi and Romero and stuff like that, you know, and they rip off some stuff like from The Evil Dead. There's a scene in the movie when they're actually watching The Evil Dead on TV. So yeah, this one was cool too. Yeah, The Dead Next Door is really awesome. But yeah, so these are the ones I picked: The Dead Next Door, Dead Calm, Breeders, Videodrome, and lastly, Graduation Day. Yeah, I want to just give a big thanks to Justin for holding this competition, and you know, once again, good luck to everybody that enter. I'm pretty excited about it. He's got some good prizes that he's giving away. So, alright everybody, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.